Well, good afternoon. Some of you guys may have seen yesterday this back wall and the fact that we ripped all the old metal off the house and reframed it because it was a lot of rot in a lot of places. And now we have the panels put up. We got that done last night. We still have some trim work to do. At the top, there's a board that needs to go underneath that flashing, which we didn't know. We kind of thought the flashing would flush against the house, but it did not, so we're going to get a board. We still have some caulking to do, painting to do. And don't worry, this flashing that's hanging over the edge is just temporary. We put it some over the edge on both sides, just so it wouldn't leak down the trim. It is caulked up there, and it's screwed down to the roof with metal screws, so we're pretty good on that end. The plan is, over the winter, is to get more of these boards and keep going around the entire house. So these side pieces of trim here, they will just come off. That's kind of why they're taped and whatnot. We're just trying to temporarily waterproof it until we get done. I mean, this whole side and everything's coming off. All this metal's going. So anywhere there's a crack or whatever, we've just taped. And I know that tape's coming off. I got to put some more on there. But this whole wall has been reframed. We added two 2x6s down here along the whole length. We added a 2x6 at the very top, and then we added several 2x4s that run the whole length this way. The wall was originally built with the studs on a horizontal. The inside has been reframed, 16-inch on center, insulated and everything else. In the video you saw yesterday, you saw the pink insulation. That's the new stuff. We did that from the inside. But we got this wall completely sealed in now, reframed. All the rot's gone. It's very stable. And we also got rid of the curve that was on the back of the house. So this back wall here, about right here, would curve out a little bit. We got rid of that too. So we just have a nice straight flat wall. I like the curve. It was kind of cool, kind of 50s, but you know, we're looking at this for the long haul, and it was much easier to go with a nice one single piece of siding, you know, from all the way to the top to the bottom. We still have the skirting to put back on. I'm waiting till I can get back here and caulk all the holes and paint this wall to match the rest of the house. I did put some new dirt down here as well to kind of cover up the electrical lines that run this way. And ignore that ugly breaker box. We're still working on that. We did put house wrap behind it, and so it is sealed very tightly. Anyway, and this is plywood. This is not like a hardy board type thing. This is plywood that's stamped to kind of look like this. It's kind of pre-finished, primed. So it should last a couple of days. I will get out here in the next week or two and start priming and painting once I get that trim on the top. Anyway, there's the update. It took all day yesterday to do, and a couple hours on Friday to get the old metal off, but we're very happy with it. It's much more secure, and I know there's like a little bow down here. The wall actually stops like right below here, but we didn't see any point in cutting off the extra. Yeah, it's just extra work, and it was late at night. So once the skirting's up, the skirting will go right underneath these corner posts, and we'll get it all painted and caulked, and it will look a lot like a nice little house now. It's always looked like a nice little house, but you know what I mean.